Time now for sports on 104.7 The Cave. Here's Ned Reynolds.
Mike the intern, Ned Reynolds. Thank God it's Friday. We've got one round of the national tournament over for the PGA. Who's in the leaderboard?
The leader is Jonathan Vegas with a 7-under par 64. Now, Mike is saying, along with everybody else,
Never heard that name before in my life.
Who is this?
But I know about 5 or to 10
Well,
golfers.
Jonathan Vegas is an interesting character. He's from Venezuela, number one, and he's one of these guys who is barely hanging around on the PGA Tour. He's been on it for a number of years. He has played in 16 tournaments and missed the cut in 6 of them. That's not a very good record. But he leads Ryan Gerard and Cam Davis by 2. Who are they? This is the strangest PGA tournament I've ever seen. The big names, Rory McIlroy and Xander Schauffele, and these people, they're way down and in danger of not making the cut. Now, Scotty Scheffler had a 2-under par, but most of the other big names, they're floundering away down there. Very interesting at Quail Hollow, but that was day 1. This is day 2 coming up today, and many times that second round has interesting repercussions.
Definitely does, and it's a long race to the end. That's how it's always played. What the hell is this? Got some NFL players playing in the Olympics? Is that what I hear?
That is being discussed. As a matter of fact, it's being discussed as soon as today. Now, it's going to take a while because you have a number of ropes to go through and puzzles to solve and all this. But some of the NFL players have said, hey, the Olympics is in Los Angeles in 2028. We are capable of being in the sprints, for instance, and maybe some of the big guys in shot puts and discus and things like that. We did that in college. Hey, can we give it a try? The NFL Players Association said, well, yeah, it's fine with us. How about with the owners? That's the discussion that's going on. And with Olympic officials. Well, of course, the Olympics is open. It's open to professional athletes. So it is a possibility, not a definite one, but a possibility that some NFL players could be on the USA Olympic team.
Yeah, and I mean, you know, you've had players play on baseball and football in the past, and I watched a video on that note of a couple guys working out in Japan, and I don't remember who the linebacker was, but he was going face-to-face with the sumo wrestler, and that sumo wrestler put him up and didn't let him go anywhere. So it makes me think, Brett Veach, if you saw that video too, it'd be nice to get some of those guys protecting Patrick Mahomes. Pro playoffs last night. How are we looking?
Denver Nuggets even their series with the Oklahoma City Thunder. 119-107 was the final. They are 3-3, and the final decision will be made on Sunday in Oklahoma City. Thunder is pretty good. The Denver Nuggets, very good when Jokic is playing, and he did last night with 29 points and a slew of rebounds and assists. That guy is big time. That's the one NBA game. In the National Hockey League, the Carolina Panthers knocked out the Washington Capitals, and Alexander Ovechkin, the leading scorer in history, they're out of it. Carolina won the critical Game 5, 3-1. And in the other series, the Winnipeg Jets, that's the team that eliminated the St. Louis Blues, still around. They blanked the Dallas Stars 4-0, and it's 3-2 Dallas. That series moves back to Texas, and they'll complete that this weekend as well.
Bears were in their series opener against Murray State. Pretty tough hombre. How'd they do?
Not one to talk about. It was not a good opener at all, and the next 2 games in this series, this is the end of the regular season coming up, and then the conference tournament begins next Wednesday in Normal, Illinois. Opening game pretty much over in the first inning. Murray State scored 4 runs, then they chipped away, got a couple more runs, and made it 6-0. Bears got 1 run back, but then Murray State hit the Bears pitching with 10 runs. 10 runs in the 3rd inning, and that put it away. It was 16-1. Now, there's a 10-run rule in college baseball in the Missouri Valley Conference, but it doesn't go into effect until the 7th inning. So the hammering continued. 16-5 was the final score. Murray State won it. The game ended in the 7th inning, 10-run rule. This is not a good night. Not good at all. That moves the teams back into a tie now for first place. It doesn't really make, Mike, any difference really where you finish up, because first and second place, they have their game choices on Wednesday. First place would play at 3:30 in the afternoon, and the second-place team would play at 7 o'clock at night. So is there that much of a difference? No, but there is the prestige factor. and the Bears pitching being hammered the way it was, that's hardly good. 16-5 Murray State. They play again this afternoon, weather permitting.
Man, we got to get some recruiting on that pitching side of that team. That's really the big thing, and has been for the last couple of years, it feels like.
It is.
But you know what? That's been the thing for a lot of teams, so it's not just the Bears. What about the Springfield Cardinals? How'd they do?
They were beaten. Amarillo scored 3 runs in the ninth inning, top of the ninth inning, and edged Springfield 5-4, I beg your pardon. 5-4 was the final. The Amarillo Sod Poodles get a victory in that series. So they play again tonight at Hammons Field and again tomorrow and Sunday. 5-4 Amarillo Sod Poodles win. Interestingly enough, although the teams are in different divisions, one's in the West and one's in the East, they both have the same record, 17-19 on the year. 17 wins, 19 losses. But a loss, we'll find out what happens tonight.
I-70 series begins today with the Redbirds and the Royals in Kansas City. Always
a lot of fun. The Cardinals and the Royals playing tonight. This is the first of 2 series. They'll play Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Kauffman Stadium, Kansas City, and then later on in June, just about 2 weeks from now, they will play 3 games up at Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Cardinals come in red hot. I mean, my goodness, winners of 10 of their last 11 games. Kansas City has played well, coming off, unfortunately, a loss to Houston 4-3, but the Royals and their pitching staff and power go up against the Cardinals, who have suddenly caught fire. Should be a great series.
Yes, sir, and always a lot of fun. All right, last but not least, who you putting your money on this weekend?
Well, I put it on journalism in the Kentucky Derby, and he finished in second. Well, the horse that beat him is not entered in the Preakness Stakes, so again, journalism is an 8-5 favorite. This is the Preakness Stakes at Pimlico in Baltimore, the second jewel in the Racing Triple Crown. They'll start, I don't know how racing does this, but they'll start at 1 minute after 6 o'clock our time. You mean to tell me they've got a timer down there? Is that about 30 seconds? No, we've got to wait. Well, they're going to have to load the horses into the gate, of course. And the gate at the Preakness is 18. You have the places for 18, but there are only 9 horses competing in the Preakness. Sandman is listed as the second choice, and it should be a very interesting second jewel. 9 horses going to the post, and that's tomorrow evening, the Preakness Stakes. The third jewel is the Belmont Stakes, and that comes up in early June.
Man, busy weekend, and we got graduation on top of that. Big congratulations to all you kids that made it through. Ned, you have a great weekend. I'll see you on Monday.